everybody, and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. I'm Will Richardson in the beautiful, picturesque village of Tykocin. This village is about a 2-hour drive from Warsaw, straight east, just before Białystok, and it's a really, really beautiful little town. We've been here before on the show, different times, but never in different seasons, but never in autumn. And this is a good place to start, because here, to this side, is the old restored synagogue. This is my favorite synagogue in Poland. The one in Krakow is very nice too, but I think this one's even nicer. Inside it's beautifully restored, and they've really gone to, they haven't spared any expense in making it, recreating the beauty of what the synagogue would have looked like in the 19th century, for example, or certainly up to World War II. The building itself is hundreds of years older, because the Jewish tradition here in Tykocin is, as it is in many Polish towns along the rivers, particularly where trading was easy or easier. This, of course, this village is on the Narew River. At any rate, you can see down here also, if we get you a long shot, towards the town square. So you can see it's a long coaching street, cobbled street, which would have been here for a very long time indeed, and runs down to the main square and the church and the bridge over the river to the castle. There's a castle here. Okay, we'll move on. We'll be right back. Look at this one here. Look what I've got for you. This plaque is for the family of Zamenhof. It's right across from the synagogue. The Zamenhof family, Jewish family, who lived here. And their son in the 19th century was Ludwig Zamenhof, who invented Esperanto. Because Białystok is famous for being the place where Zamenhof lived while he was inventing Esperanto, which is, of course, a language it's meant to be a universal language, incorporating bits and pieces of different European languages, and not only, in order to provide some kind of they didn't have Google Translate, right? This automatic translator, so they had to think of some way. Look at this door. It's an old house. These steps have been here forever. It's not been done up. It's fantastic. They haven't gone to any trouble at all for years. Anyway, so Zamenhof was inventing Esperanto. There's statues to him in Białystok, for example, and he's a very famous Polish figure from the 19th century. Anyway, Esperanto, next time you're studying Esperanto, which was his dream of universal communication, you can think of Tykocin, where his family lived, and that house back there across from the synagogue here. Let's walk over and just give you a shot. You can see the synagogue. We're just walking through the town now, and this is a better shot of it. And it's a beautiful museum inside. I really recommend it. We're only, as I say, 2 hours from Warsaw, just before Białystok, so it's well worth seeing. Look at this coaching road here. These old houses, and we're running up here along this area to go to the main square, which is named for Stefan Czarnecki, if memory serves correctly, who was an amazing Polish leader centuries ago in the 1600s, as I remember correctly. I mean, I hope it's correct. The 1600s, where his leadership against the Swedes was very important. And here's another feature of a Sunday walk in Tykocin. A lot of people told me about these, the farmers, sorry, not the farmers market, but the antiques market and the stuff market. And they actually have a lot of this in the square on the days when they do the bigger market. But today you can see that there's just these sort of bits and pieces that you can put about your flat to show that I don't know why people buy these things, but I don't. But stuff and such. Look at this. You get your hunting knife there. I don't know what you need that for. It looks like a mini machete for cutting up that elk when you're shooting them. Yeah. Okay. This is Poland Daily Travel. We're in Tykocin. It's Tykocin. Tykocin. The C is pronounced like a CH. And as we're walking, we have to watch the camera because it's a bit uneven, so that's why I'm walking so slowly, and also so you can see what's really happening. Get a good view of the street behind me. It's very picturesque, isn't it? Very picturesque. Okay, and then we'll just have a look back to the square now. Right, that's the main square, and that's where we're going. So, be there in just a second. Okay, everybody, welcome back. It's very, very windy. I don't know where this wind came from, but it comes from the place where the wind grows and blows when it gets to us. Anyway, that's Stefan Czarnecki. He's the patron of this town. He's the patron figure of this town, Tykocin, along with Zamenhof, who invented Esperanto. But he was a major military figure during the 1600s, as I said. And there were a lot of wars with Sweden during this particular period, including the deluge, but not just with Sweden. There were lots of threats from east and west. Yeah. At any rate, we're going to end this subject before the tornado comes. Thanks for watching. It's not always this windy, but it is today. Thanks for watching. I'm Will Richardson in Tykocin, 2 hours from Warsaw on the road east, just before Białystok.